What is up, B's and G's and everything in between? This is Yoli, and I am here on my Mihile again. I'm training at Romeo and Juliet PQ. I think this is the Juliet side of the Romeo and Juliet PQ. And yeah, it's a grind PQ, so it's just really training in this the stage after next one, or this one right here. It's the next one. But anyways, in my last video, I talked about the first time I was robbed, and someone in the comment section noticed that it said the first time, as to say that there is a second time, and there is a second time, and there is only a second time. I haven't been robbed since then, which is nice, which is a very nice feeling. But yeah, the second time I was robbed, I don't even know how old I was, actually. I want to say I was probably grade 9 or grade 10. I don't think it was, I don't know, definitely not grade 11. It was grade 9 or 10. And it actually might have been 8. Now that I think about it. I have no idea. I don't know. But, I was fairly young, again. And, yeah, it was actually in that same pathway as, the first video. But instead of me walking alone, this time it was me, my friend who I was actually walking with, and my other friend who lives on the same street as him. And they're all a lot older than me. They're one of them is 4 years older, and then the other one is 5 years older. So they're all like a little, you know, they're older than me, a lot older than me. And we're walking down this path, and I think we're trying to go to my friend's house, like another friend's house, or we're gonna go somewhere. Or oh, we might be going to an abandoned factory. I think that's where we wanted to go. And we see this group of people. And there may be like 12 people, so we see them and we're like, hey, yeah, never mind. And we turn around and we're walking away, and then my friend looks back and he sees two guys running towards us, and he's just like, yo, they're running towards us, we should probably like book it. And then me being an idiot, I was just like, nah, whatever, we'll just walk, and what happens happens, blah blah blah. And my friend was just like, okay. And then they come up to us and they're like, hey, do you have a smoke? And then my friend's like, yeah, here, have a smoke. And then he gives him a smoke, and he's like, alright, sweet, yo, do you have any money and stuff like that? And we're like, no, we don't have any money. And then he goes like, okay. And then he comes up to my friend and he tries to put his hand in his pocket, and my friend just grabs his hand and he's like, I will fucking break your arm. And my friend's like, he doesn't look big, but he's fucking huge, and he can, like, he's a strong dude. And he's like, I will fucking break your arm. And he's looking him dead in the eye, and he's like, are you good? And then like the guy was trying to put his hand in his pocket. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Are you good? And like, they're just staring at each other's eyes. I'm like, can't believe this is happening right now in the same fucking spot, or a little bit farther down the path that I was robbed the first time. And I was just like, god damn it, it's happening again. And he tries to put his hand in my friend's pocket. And he's just like, what are you doing, man? Stop it. He's like pushing his hand away. He's like, don't put your hand in my pocket. And then he comes to me, and me being a pussy, I just kind of let him do it. And I'm just like, yo, what are you doing? And he takes my phone. It's a really shitty phone, but at the time, it was a sick phone. It was a Samsung Slide. That little thing that you slid open, and it has like a little keyboard. It was gangster as fuck. And yeah, he takes that, and he's like, yeah, this is mine now. And I'm just like, what the fuck is your problem? And he's just like, are you good? And he takes off his shirt. And like, this guy is so skinny. And I'm like, are you trying to intimidate me? What the fuck? I didn't say anything. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? And my friend's just like, are you good? Like the guy who said that the first time. And he just like, he was about to fight him. And like, he was gonna fight. And I'm just like, fuck it. Whatever. And then, and he's like, the rest of the group that they're with, like, come up, like, they don't really come close, like, they're coming closer, but they're not like really close. And there's a bunch of girls in the group, and like, who are those faggots? And like, they're like yelling that and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, these stupid bitches. Because they look like they're like 16, 15, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. And we finally go back to our street, my friend's street, and then he phones his friend, and I'm like, what are you phoning your friend for? I'm like, he has a gun. And he's like, he has a gun. I'm like, what the fuck? No, okay, forget it, we lost the phone, it's good, whatever, it's good, whatever. And then yeah, a freaking gun violence avoided right there. And then I go home, my friend gives me a ride home, and you know, I explained to my mom what happened, and then and then she freaks out. My mom is freaking hyperbolic about everything. She freaks out, calls the police. I don't know what the fuck she thought was gonna happen. There's no way she's catching them. But anyways, she calls the police, and the police like go on, or they come to our house, and they're like, you know, like, oh, how do these guys look like? Blah 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 blah. And I just give them the description, whatever, and I get a phone call, and the phone call is my friend, and he's like, yo, Josiah, I forget, my friend took your phone, dude. I'm sorry, we didn't know it was you. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, sweet, I'm gonna get the phone back. And he's just like, yeah, just meet at the 7-Eleven. And we'll just give it back to you. And we're like, okay. So my mom's like, they said to meet at the 7-Eleven. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Why would you tell them that? Like, you think they're gonna stay there if there's police there? So I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then the police go there, they run away, and my friend's fucking I don't get my phone back because my mom's a fucking idiot. But yeah, that's the second time I was robbed by my own fucking friend. I still didn't get that phone back. And if I ever see that kid, I'd be like, my mom's a dick. I'm sorry. And you're a dick for robbing me, you asshole. Why are you robbing people? But anyways, that's pretty much the second time and the last time I was robbed. Yeah. Have you guys ever been robbed? Like, how did that feel? I have to admit, the second time, it wasn't as bad. Like, I wasn't scared as much as I was the fucking first time. That's for sure. But anyways, yeah, I should probably end this video. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, again, I apologize. I'm so sorry I couldn't meet all your demands for an excellent video, but I try my best. Peace. They said, okay, just go to your friend's house. Fucking awesome, okay. And so to get there, I had to first climb this freaking hill because my school's at the bottom of the hill, and then I had to make like this really sharp left. And this left turn, like, you can't really see it, like what you're turning into, because, like, and I'm walking, so I'm not driving, but you can't see what you're turning into because there's like a little bit of